You might use the word abstract when someone's making ambiguous statements, or to refer to groups of things you lump together, or to talk about things you can't pin down to a single object in space and time. Research papers have abstracts, art can be abstract, and we can engage in abstract thinking. But what is it about something that makes it abstract? Give me a pattern. Here's one. Orange basketball wheel. What's the pattern here? Well, when you compare them side by side, you get this idea of round just by focusing on this shape. We can abstract this shape from these three objects in the world around us. Of course, if you're more of a top-down guy like Plato was, I get that. You start with the idea of round, and you can go out and find instances of round things, wheels, balls, and oranges. It was comparing things in our world that made us stop and think about the abstract concept round. That kind of comparison is a huge step, one that gets us humans really far. But that's not quite enough. Let's look a little closer at the steps we took to get to that abstract notion round. I mean, looking at this object alone, we could have easily ended up abstracting wheel or spokes or tire or something else. When we place it next to the other objects, we compare them to see their common features. But that's still not enough. Think about it. We have a list of specific features each object has, and one of them on each list happens to be shared. But if we take away the details of each object, we get to the abstraction. In the 1960s, two Norwegian computer scientists recognized the technological power of abstractions. They introduced classes, which allowed programmers to define abstract concepts like, say, a sphere, and objects, which let programmers create specific instances of that class, like a golf ball or a globe. They used abstraction to give birth to object-oriented programming. And there are many more examples of the technological power of abstractions. But abstract thinking isn't just the stuff of new technology. It's something we do every day with language and thought. Even though, say, every cat is different, we can have just a word for the abstract cat. Same for person. We can set up conceptual hierarchies. We can even abstract numbers away to a simple variable that can take on any value we need it to. This kind of thing is extremely convenient. What's even better is that if we just go one step further, abstractions become even more powerful. And we'll take that step next time.